Yeah.
Yeah. Now we can run the program, but please today we want to give them we brothers there them voice, make let them voice be heard. Yeah. I know say we say we go government self go do wetin e get for do, but one for you for more brothers and sisters them waiting at the gun, then cry them. Let we feel from their own side. Eh? Let we feel from their own side. The government don't tell we. I don't read now. Waiting the government then see. This now waiting we brothers then they see. Yes, scholar, you can identify yourself for we please.
Yes, Triple Tommy. I just want to much concerning this deportation and this asylum seeker business
Okay.
now Europe, because myself don't go through the ranks, but it don't pass 20 years now. But what I try for say is this deportation and not deportation, not up today Sierra Leone government then begin they do it here. I remember before the election, APC in building up the same thing happen now all and here. People and go demonstrate this and that. But they still deport people you know. I don't know why Salon government they always allow that kind of thing that for happen. Me but I'm not today big happen. No. Then the poor people we don't take now this country, we don't take now all and over Armenia. Then see them go back. That's in APC within a power. They sign the paper, the chief immigration officer, nine common salon can sign the paper for letting the people and pull in all and they carry on a free talk. You don't see? So not so today, people and they talk, I remember now all people in Sierra Leone go demonstrate. But outside, nothing, because the government not signed on. So not so today big happen. You see, why they do so? We don't know. We don't know. What's made the government who's package that and the way which man go get and go say, okay, with the deport because I saw them can tell the government because I don't believe say the government go see that they deport Sierra Leone and then they not talk. But then Kifule and say they are in Nigeria them, this and that, they say them go and sign. But at the end of the day, not to Nigeria then now they young cities in them they deport home. You don't see? So this thing not for today big happen. I don't know why Sierra Leone why the government they always because that's a country in Africa. No, they agree. For example, Mali, they deport Malian. When deport Malian, the next flight take out and back. You see, but we Sierra Leone always where the government come, always like you go there, talk to them and give them this, then sign. And when you don't sign, whether they go demonstrate or whether they go na street or then this once the government don't sign, they send and go back. You don't see? So we don't know. We don't know what to make the government okay a reason out there. But this now poor people. Look, I listened to one caller where talk say in can study in this and that. Now all man get the opportunity for can study. Some of who work career, so no one they go secondary school. Now we small see the woman they send us street together. Say we can oversee. So not all man they get the opportunity for can study. You see, so people they don't seek a sell, they don't. There some of them bomb picking and all and then totally go back where the government don't sign. You don't see, so that the government for come for sit down. They say, but you need to no left this there, whatever money, whatever thing they give. You remember the last time people where KLM begin going to salon, hey KLM don't can't get now been that deal where they sign. Say, but when I take them people here with the go na this, the go na that, so they allow KLM for KLM just 1, 2, 3 keep them on a salon and KLM stop. After they don't deport the people, KLM stop. Then begin to say, hey, KLM don't come. After 20 something years, and they don't know what thing they be in KLM in Kawan. KLM just want to keep in a salon and KLM stop. Why is they don't carry people and go back? You see? So I really don't know. I don't know if I tell you I know what thing made the go with young government, they go sign for let them send with citizens and back me brother. I don't know. But if they get a reason, but I want let them stop. Let them stop.
All right.
You see? Because me, I know it's in asylum now. I go through asylum now. So done almost 21 years ago now. You know?
Okay, thank you very much, Tommy.
You see? So I understand everything when me brother they go through.
All right, thank you.
You see? But then for stop. The government for stop. Okay, man.
All right, yeah. Yeah, on a biawi. Let we listen. Let we listen to we brother then at the ground. Eh? The government of Sierra Leone. Like this, like to me, they say, myself talk and say, not to the first 10 this. Not to the first 10, and it not going to be the last. Not to the first this. And it's not going to be the last, but Salon. Yes, like identify yourself for we, please.
Yeah, Triple good afternoon. This is not DJ Leo they talk.
Yes, DJ Leo. Welcome. So what you want to add for we?
What I want to add now, the problem for us to start with the Sierra Leone embassy.
Okay.
Yeah? We talk about Sierra Leone embassy. How comes it's not Sierra Leone embassy, but most of the people who they work there are foreigner? Would they say Nigeria man get the passport?
Don't be the second person where they allege say the Salon embassy na foreigners then they work there.
Triple A, if the secretary na Nigeria, how Nigeria man go they get Sierra Leone passport? I go put secretary on a Nigerian, of course I could help me people and give me people in the country passport, although they're not to Sierra Leoneans.
Okay.
You go put most foreigner them for work day, then you expect for make them not get the passport. And the embassy where they produce passport out of the country. Where you go then just paper work then they go give you. Pay money here, bribe here, put here under, and no more than go give you. End of the day, then they for send the paper go immigration as alone, but make immigration go print your passport and send and come back. Where immigration, where then they say people go, immigration don't even know order na order. Then say then just the print passport, send can get the embassy, and embassy require for them. Embassy don't confirm say okay, this man is Sierra Leonean or this woman is Sierra Leonean. End of the day, the passport go to the foreigners them. And now, once the Sierra Leone government don't agree say you can deport the people them, German government will do the same thing. Because it's not possible for make German government deport you if they don't get non-document against you. Because they need something before they deport you first. So if the Sierra Leone government deport the people who come back home, the German government will surely do it. You see?
So how you feel say the government for handle this?
The only way the Sierra Leone government handle this now at the moment is for make them not agree with the German government. Because the German government will give them package how they go na A, B, C, E, F. When I not take the package, tell the German government say no, the people and don't come here, may then did it. When I take care of them day. Because if them people here, so if then go Sierra Leone, what you get for them? End of the day, then all just to go start different type of life. Because now they're not the country where okay, then they get money every month. Sierra Leone will even work now day. Which you expect that man go do? That man they go begin do bad thing for take care of in family. So if the people and go salon back, it's another story.
But this so one, una just assume say because they don't identify these people, then go deport them. Now then they assume because the government in say where they don't identify them, then go work out modalities with the German government.
The identification now for make the Sierra Leone government agree say yes, this is a Sierra Leonean. If you come to the wars, they give birth certificates from Sierra Leone, they give the German government, yeah, this is a Sierra Leonean who don't identify as a Sierra Leonean, so when I get the right for send and go back in country. If you don't identify the man as a Sierra Leonean, the German government not get no chance than for send and go Sierra Leone.
Okay.
Exactly. Once you don't identify, then just the embassy, one will come embassy, then just they can stamp and sign the paper. Yes, he's a Sierra Leonean. So you get all right to go back in country. Who's deal the German government to make with the Sierra Leone government? Nobody know. And the deal not to today. The agreement been done day. Just that Corona slow everything down. Okay, fine, good. But the deal been on day. And the Sierra Leone government they profit from the deal. And they all that problem and they.
Right.
Without another even they think of 10 people and all left their family, take time, go through all the stress. They forfeit their family. They don't pass through water, pass through Libya, pass through here, pass through yonder. Someone take past 5 years now road. That person will go down spend 5 years, very Germany now all of a sudden, you can identify and say yes, Sierra Leone, say them for send and go back. If you send them and go back, what you will make the man do? Just totally frustration, go start a totally different life.
All right. Thank you very much, DJ Leo.
Okay, it's good for
Yeah. I know say a lot of people want for be part of the program, but to want for give the one in chance with the Germany, please. Yes, call like identify yourself, please.
Yeah, yeah, this now Mansa they talk from Paris.
Yes, man, sir. Which you want for add by this talk?
Oh, which one for hard? This decision with the government it then can reverse. It depends on the pressure, especially like from una within the media. Wanna go help we for do, and we all go help make we help ourselves as citizens. It can be reversed. It can be reversed because the government can sit down back and say, now we've been signing this document, but due to circumstance, because the government get up power, they can sign now and reverse back and change their mind. But that, if the government not change their mind, under no circumstance, the German authority then go left with sisters and brothers in them country. So the only thing that we need for put pressure on the government. This demonstration had help, but if any organization then are they will put pressure by the government, the newspaper, the media, maybe the government can reason. If the government no reason and no reverse that decision, the sky can go back no matter the demonstration we then do. So now we need to talk to people like una, people here because una know people in the country, una then at the ground, una don't sacrifice a lot, and we pray for una, may God help una, may God provide for una, make una continue for do it una do. But notwithstanding that, we dey ask una for make una look for organization the way they done they able put pressure on the government, because the more it delay, the more it dangerous. You understand?
Yeah.
The demonstration good in Germany, but if no pressure not by the government back home, the German authority then what they want to take people then out of the country. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Now that's not the interest. Somebody we don't live now the Western world for long, so you understand. So all the thing now the government can reverse that decision. They say no, we don't accept, or what thing, we now wait for we small.
Okay.
It happen now where the Malian authority then sign say they for deport Malians there. Where the Malian then go to the embassy, then nearly one put fire at the embassy. The government in withdraw that decision they say no, that would be say no say no carry them go. So we need that kind of pressure on the government. We don't know what to make the government do that, but the government know the state of the country. It know how the living condition there in the country. We don't know what to make them do so, but me to know say that the condition they can give them. Then go give them money, then go them tell them say then give them million for go do this hospital. Where the money get for car maybe in 2 years time itself. So
right.
So Triple if you able to put pressure on them down there, it will help.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, caller, you can introduce yourself for we, please.
Hello, I call from Freetown.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mr. Namawi, we don't live in Holland for long.
Okay.
I get me. But now I don't transfer, I don't go live in Salo.
Okay.
The advice no me the key. This is just an advice to always Australian brothers. Yeah. People a day within they use bad word that the media very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Very wrong, Triple A. From yesterday and the full of these people they talk, hey, we wouldn't deport we go do this, we go do that, all them threatening, all enough fine. Let them put a prayer to the thing, let God make the thing be okay. Like just what in this last caller said, the government came with withdraw in statement. The cable talks in a me say, but I don't say again. It's possible. But one thing about asylum back people they talk. I come, I did in Libya, I don't pass the water, I don't do this, I don't do that. That's all a point against them. Let them left all this explanation. Pray to God, let God make una stay. It is very simple. Holland then do it that day. They one caller call from Holland, then do it that day. Then do it in Holland. But we all count to passport. We left for you to God, we count to passport. Then we all passport, we all longer nationality. They like today. That's a risk. Let them left for the get treasury back. Let them left for the explain how they travel car. White man, after all the communication, how would they do so? Then they go sit down and listen at all. Then they know everything, how people they come. Then just to try to expose themselves out. You understand what I say?
Yeah, I get you.
Then they expose themselves. Simple. We don't come. Now would they? But I come on Salon, I can Libya, I come on Libya, I go Turkey, or I go na Italy. Then from Italy, I can inside Germany. But I said no law. We say force you reach, that they for base. Let them know down the back of the head. Now that's not asylum law. But what they kind of explain. Then Maya, they listen, they take all the who they talk to. Then go listen at all. They know how people come, who put the talk, you know, how community this. Let all put them to prayer, let all forget about it. Me, I just an advice and the one
All
it to
right.
Israel brother. Let them explain beaucoup. Then the other and they are going to give trusting. Who for it all, we go 1 year, we go do this. This all is nonsense. Let them left them here.
Okay.
The good thing, then I talk the good thing. The bad thing, they left at the heart. What in the heart we did it? Well, I won't really know. But you know, so all a man did about good and stubborn. If you talk to economy, you see the can between Mr. Election economy, you still can between. Last year. So, no put it into prayer, let God help them, inshallah. Let God give them the right possible we can tell them good news, inshallah. Let God okay then.
Okay, thank you
Thank you.
very
That's
much.
that's
Yeah.
my advice.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Look out with this caller. Yeah, this background from Germany. Yes, caller, you can introduce yourself for we, please.
Yeah, Mina Alimami, I call from Germany.
Yes, Alimami from Germany. What do you want for ad? You can turn down the volume small, but which you the listen under. What do you want for ad for we?
Okay. I just beg the government of Sierra Leone to withdraw within the agreement we they don't get with the German government because we know the situation we facing as I talk. Even though it not affect me actually, but it affect majority of the people and we see and brother them and sister them, and I know how the situation is right now in Germany. And I will tell you, my brother, most of the Sierra Leoneans, the young one, they wake up. Majority the land trade, and they do house building. Where I feel see if they take them back home, this house building, they know they get the opportunity again.
What's in a house
And
building? Because I hear a lot don't talk about what's in the house building.
Okay, I'm very sorry because I use the word in a German word. Now I take book for learn something.
Like electrician, carpentry, and anything.
No, yeah. Let me they talk to you. I they do nothing.
Okay.
Now the department we need it. I know people the way they do house technique. I know people, but majority they don't receive this invitation, this letter. Where I feel see if they take them back home, then they don't bring a problem for that person in future.
Okay.
And the Sierra Leonean the way they German, I they tell you are they assured to you say they not get problem with criminality like how other land and they misbehave. They all involved on something where I feel see it will help the country. And if in this situation the government not try for address this now a big blow, a big problem. So me they still debate the government of Sierra Leone for come to Leone problem, let them solve that immediately with the big, not with any aggressive. I know what that last caller mentioned say people and the threatening. But waiting me know anybody will get stressed and they talk waiting enough for talk. And it's very stressful. They create them platform there with the big una for that. At least una able to talk to the people that we concerned for able to reach the message so that people then will able to get the peace of mind in this country. Now that's not my own contribution.
All right, thank you very much, Kola. Yeah. Okay, let we come with one of your own. Yes, Famara, what you want for add?
Well, Triple A, me, they try for talk in terms of the present situation, like in terms of this asylum procedure, the understanding wey me get in terms of this deportation wey dem dey do na somebody wey don dey under procedure wey like because like when you dey go for asylum wey you don make your asylum request you don go for your interview after all the procedure if dem reject you dem see am say maybe you story wey you give no able convince dem dem reject you you get right for appeal say to high court level if they don't go na the last side and don't reject you, so like you no get no sign again for appeal, maybe get a understanding say now some of them people them they want deport. Right?
Okay.
But like just like we neighbor country where their own government reject that. Because now one thing I want the government realizes that for any one person where they now presently we don't come Europe and get past 30 people where depend to that person dey for a living. So if that person they can go salon, waiting at the then next people then the way then they behind that person don't deprive all them people them they back. Let government know that. And like some of we take the risks there for waka through the desert, come na the Mediterranean Sea, can cross the Mediterranean Sea. Everybody will pass through that sea, they take a sacrifice for at least let him able do something for his family, for making family not suffer because everybody know that country is it. Today, some of we who don't take them can lead them there, so we don't come na inside there. Government make we return them back. You know go born fine picking. Because I no go see me young people them they suffer. That sacrifice I been don't make. As if na die like can die safe na road. If na salon a day, if na die safe I dey die for satisfy my family I die. Because you go if I no like you triple A, the way people them develop so presently, waiting they go on so. If government make them people are return they back, it will be the worst.
No,
in
no,
the
I
sense,
make you each day. No, I know I make you.
No, why are they say so?
Okay,
Wait,
the conversation
why
go
me
dey
they say
safe.
so now?
No, okay, I'm go
Triple
dey
A.
safe. No, reach and dey for more.
Yeah, but the fact is that in Triple A, let government not encourage anything they do. The money where they give them, they not able to use that money they for people them na salon.
Okay.
Because they get that understanding between themselves, government to government. For anybody where they deport, then give somebody say they can't give you pass 10,000 euro as start for life safe. For make you get down there. How you able to sustain your family with them kind of money then they? And some of you within not to work with the work, but like it's money safe no more way than they give it for we own its money. Now from that we own its money, there we people them they survive in that country. They. So like if we can't move now and go na salon day presently, or everybody can sit on back, all the watch we save. That person we don't depend to you. How that person in go there now? So do we the beg government? That statement the way they make, if na them be don't do them, or if they not do them, it's let them not do them. If them be don't do them, we the beg for make they revise and back.
All right. Thank you for more.
Yeah.
Yeah, we get for understand. I can understand. See, we all dey talk out of frustration and all those things, but we get for mind waiting we they say back. You know, we dey try for we'll do the program for make we get a perfect understanding, make we call the situation, make we able for understand who say government. I make I dey ask the question. Say, what you want government for do? If you not be government, how you gonna handle this situation? Well, let not the throw fight for fight, eh? Yes, call like introduce yourself for we, please.
Yeah, Mina Bakag from Germany.
Yes, Bakar from Germany. What you want add?
Yeah, na concern like I just come on the program. I hear in the debate on say then they can look for people that may get salon passport, whatever. My brother, Leone how this not to people who get salon passport they can look for. Now we been and come after for we not get documents because if you can't look for salon people who get salon passport, then they ain't simple, you know how to or criminal in simple, you know how to know. Any area, this na Europe, we can Europe, any states, then get a police station. If you get any criminal, they go to police station. If they go to the prison, then they for warfare, or like we will not to criminal or whatever. Would they do well now for step and by we get any kind of case, we not get no case, no staff there, no control, no control, no control. If you want load na train, you dey pay. Who simple, who they live common life now, we not get problem. Now then one count problem for me. And then the government one count problem for because if they can't look for prison, criminal, then for go na prison. But any man on a free man, no they work. Yeah, criminal they work. What they know say na criminal na prison in the day. So na that day them for try let them know. So we not to criminal them at all. Now they know no more what they want can. Now the selfish interest somebody want can do for can sell people them for money. People like this that sell they want sell them for money. So let them try know they can do the right thing for themselves. Let them tell the German government say, well, we don't come. Some of them people are on staff letters there, so we're not facing a criminal. Say now, log go na the prison. The law go look for the criminal. The owner say, "Una get the owner say, and there." So them can go there, then go verify them. We not to like we who they live freely. You didn't like you they live free. You know, criminal na prison they dey. So this is not just make sense. They just come for can obstruct people because this new government so they come. Then say they need keep migrant now, host migrant for work and pay taxes them. They don't know nothing. They just come enter for can disturb everything. The new government will come November to December. Anybody who don't leave Germany for 5 years, don't know no criminal record, and entitled to document. Now this all them people that want can well for me.
Okay.
So when I get for talk to them, when I say get for talk to them, when I get for talk to them, let them understand. You see the white man says what they in care of the churches in Germany, when at the head, he said the president ignorance, you don't know what they do, they make it go accept and be there.
All right. Thank you very much, caller.
Okay, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you too, brother.
I think we don't hear a lot. We don't hear a lot. So they get we the regular callers then there today. Where we just get from we fumble them. Okay, within a Europe. Today na Europe day. Imagine it's very late there already. But we still they get them one for be part of the program. Yes, Kolaiki, identify yourself for me, please.
Yeah, hello. My name na Mohamed Kamara. I dey call from Holland.
Yes, Mohamed Kamara. What you want to add for this talk?
Yeah, like this thing we dey go on. Like me na a victim. We have been in Germany. Whereas like me, I pay for lawyer. Whereas we dey pay for lawyer. Like I pay for lawyer like 370 euros. We I pay for lawyer. And then the way I don't pay the lawyer, every month I dey give the lawyer 50 euro. There was a time whereas they give me negative 2 times, and then they give me Ausweis, we una call ID card. By German they say Ausweis, then give and dundu. That you know they use them for work, you know they use them for do nothing. For go school, you know they use them for do nothing.
So now for just identify you no more.
Yes.
What you able to do with that card?
That card you need able to do with nothing.
Nothing. Okay.
Nothing you need to do with my brother. Like where you get ID card, like na a card whereas them they don't give. Like then ten in the way I been get them, I been they go school, whereas I been do my house building. We then ten in the mean I been messing na work I they do. So now let's calculate how much people them. If you say if we don't land work there, we get with people that will go now our country. You know, feel say we will get a contact with machine that would use now, carry and go now country, we develop a country. And then despite that, my lawyer he tell me say you get the tender we then give me negative. Now my lawyer tell me say anything with the pussy in a Sierra Leone and I say no. My lawyer tell me say we go sit down. We get one organization what they call Caritas, whereas na them they take then na like we have kumra. That then they take care of people like we if any problem happen with you or we need food or we know in a system, now then they help you. We call them Caritas. You get me? So like then tell me say, hey, this before you can deny he suffer yourself, you better let go in your country. And then my lawyer I explain game and then he tell me say, hey, you get ID card from Sierra Leone? I say no. You get passport from Sierra Leone? I say no. You get birth certificate from Salo? I say no. Then he say go sit down. And then this identification with the non-count to my brother, then pull 4 people them from Salon where they can identify you. Say you not Sierra Leonean. After they don't identify you, we get like all on them. That number there, na identification number. Any outside and tap body, they know say na Mohammed Kamara na in this na Saloni Komo. And this them people that belong can prove say this union.
Mm-hmm.
So like if they ready for deport you, they don't tap and say yes, this man is Sierra Leonean. So straight off, then they take you direct and tell you who side you belong. Maybe not so for we 95% of the population we dey down so na that place. All na water pass. The system na salo them. You dey get how long correct program for like oversee. 95% of the people who demonstrate so they get great role where they play per salo. Because some man where they if them pay 300 euro, something at 200 euro is down. 100 euro now the whole they managing life. Till the month done back, then give back your money. My brother, if now you brother when now you take care of you, then send and go to. And then try me at camp well now the Boga minister, the person, the council man, he talk about Dutch. If the people them back the hear Dutch, he talk about Dutch say, he no get nothing. He no feel the pain. He no get nothing way for do. Pain don't agree with paper. And then one other man talk to they say, he call Madabio and Madabio talk say, no to deport and they deport now repatriation.
Yeah, I see that video there.
So waiting are the difference between repatriation and deportation. Whether some man we they don't under, some man are host themselves, some man are last night out, some man are in 3-4 camp, 2 man don't die in Libya, then one way survive. If that man they go down, what you expect? Now some of them things there with the look. Another day, my whole life I know better past them, but I thank God. But like with the look to the kind of situation where themselves they live. Man they don't use nursing and then they support some people there. Look you go, you just lay down no more. Because them people like they ready for deport you, oh man. I swear to God, you just sit down at flights. Who side go weeks and send a lungi? Go see the weeks and say Jolly you know more voucher to pop. I've recently I tell you go just in a DM the DM. You did done. How you go feel? Who side you go start? That na one. Who that get for take care of your family? That na true. Who side you get for come on? Who side you get for go? Government then get for look towards that. They tell the way they no can identify we. The lawyer then they tell you say no get no side for Kego. Indeed, no get no side for Kego because no get no the embassy they tell you say we go to the embassy they ask you ready for go, they say no. Then the embassy tells you okay. Then give paper, go show say yes. This person you know identify as in Sierra Leone. Which you expect? You know for Kego down. Despite politics, but this still with them the border. If no because they not get for it again. Because like according to within the book I say, it's a pen that signature don't they then people don't believe.
All right.
God forgive us.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Me na one party people we don't undergo waiting them and then they go. Now the same country now all be Germany, all suffer they now all pass Libya now all the way to the do. Some of them are there how they talk so. Some are flight cow there. Some because they don't return now it's fit to say people then for return them back. We don't know how some are they for them pay for now. One man all low return. Since some man sell, some man can oversee. Some man away can they are no more than go able many sick. If you go Africa not to die, they go die. So a big waiting me the big lay papa government. They put brother or sister there.
All right.
But no come
All
will take
right.
care of them picking and they don't under. The one that we didn't know able to take care of them. What of the one that now wouldn't go down born and now they carry them go under. We let them big, low big, let the apple border there.
Okay.
And then they make call from a
All
border.
right. Thank you very much, caller. Yeah. Okay, make we begin come this other caller from Germany. There we are. You waiting in one for ad.
Hello.
Yes, caller. Who that would they talk to?
Na Almami again.
Okay.
Just to contribute the same thing we did try for talk. And we still the big, the government, we not big with the big. Let the government able to see reason for help the people then let at least this problem solved. Me, I don't see the letter. Somebody, a friend of me, we get the letter, I read them. On me understanding, the letter is very aggressive. The letter we didn't send to people.
What's in the letter they say?
And the letter they tell you say you they go for a hearing, and when you fail for attend this hearing, you don't get problem with the state. We if you they seek asylum self, then send me letter. They don't give turning. They don't give appointment for good turning. This appointment here, you get doctor turning. Like you get doctor appointment, they all don't meet up together. You will cancel the government turning because of the doctor. I don't see somebody where then give this letter, they get an appointment with doctor again. You go for the doctor. You inform them, tell them, say, I know they okay, they go to doctor. He go to the doctor. When he return home, he decide for go sleep to him paddy. That money they na 3 truck police then go for him. Where Germany know they do that. And Germany don't get they don't get this arrangement where they don't get with the saloon government. Now that chance they want use for take people and back home. Where will they try for talk to the government? This country where they in Germany, I not ever know other countries, but as she say na one party country they were peaceful, we respect human dignity. They know they do something out of mistake. Anything we then do, nothing we get arrangement with the other parts. And we notice say this year it be done day before this time. And we still they talk to una where they create them platform there. Let at least this message reach the president. We know country. For a big college, we not for a big college. And no students they we don't do engineering day. From where then they here one way then come out in a one day mutuka then they get the way then they dismantle and fix. And I doubt if that mutuka is still the function. And Sierra Leone and then they way they do house bill on this checkbook. Where they say na auto engineering then they do. Then they do all type of mutuka business. Where they say that one way come off for a big college. If then team up practically, you know they able to map nearer. And then people there, inside then they contribute. Now the salon economy. So they would they still they talk to una at least una self they reach the message. Let the people able to understand. Let them give chance for let the people and get peace of mind.
All right. We almost done for the calls them, but let me come with this other person from Germany. Yes, caller. Who that would they talk to?
People there, me na Yusuf, I call from Germany.
Yes, Yusuf. You can speak up small. What you want for ad?
Yeah. What I want for add no more. This decision irreversible. Maybe sometimes the member of parliament, them, civil societies, una within the media, they able reverse if ever they don't take this decision, because some of them then decision they are then the German government na testilo they testilo. They want to see no more if the Salon government they sign them documents in the, because we get some of them then what they call them then seminar they where they go where they keep provoke with them kind of stuff. They say oh una African poor who already we don't go give una money, would they accept una back something like that. They get any remarks anyway they do. So that testilo they testilo. So they irreversible if you don't sign it, if they say nothing, they allow no voting, no Sierra Leone for send them back. Some of our sisters they don't use that Libya, they don't use that Algeria, they don't travel. Some man then die at the sea, then kind of stuff. You know, government no pay, no give them penny. Some man sell oats and at all. You understand? So they don't kind of this place here for can find and survive. But Salon government they shame, but they they shame for their own citizens. They kind of other man country. They give you 300-400 euro every month. Now Salon, who's government and they where they give them money?
No, that lost you.
Hello, Mr.
Yeah, we'll get you. Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue. Now, Salon, whose government will they give 300-400 euro every month? The one they say for will get masters degree then at all. They give them 3-4 million loans every month. Yeah, not to the citizens and not to that, just that they respect human rights. They give 300-400 euro every month. So man, that 300-400 euro, they pull money, they send them at all. They survive, they squeeze now. We some man we say everybody they can enjoy now. Salon government they shame. Only foreigners they can't receive money from extra people. Then they no they sit down there. They say they can't sign people and document it for sending at all. Men not try out the woman and blow there anti social media they if they try and send people then at all, maybe sometimes they go jail everybody in a salon because they blast for the then kind of stuff. Every now and then.
No, wait. Until law reach for the big force. Because we no go the big door they threaten back home. You know, see them two things they need to go together.
Because this is their space, Mr. Tripoli.
I understand.
They need to understand. Some man they don't they don't sell host them, they don't sell lands for them kind. So man don't even pull that money there. If they can't sell them for them go sell them at all. Who's kind disgrace and the way they go put that. Some man they do them cause them house bill or them training. Where they give them money every month. Salon where they do go school and that. Where they give them money then? Then people they understand other country they support other nationality them. Which by right now their own responsibility and what they for do to them citizens. But they do other country they do. Then they don't vote and go because them money they what they promise them. So them money they all me I don't believe say they give them money say. With man I don't live with my more than 5-6 years. No get money now just fake promises that they make maybe after 10 years and the money they come. They don't they don't export to people them from history days. Now people they come now for campaign and survival. They say make them extend there. And immigration, migration, everybody free for move. You know you go and tell and say you know if you go back outside there. Now in a real slavery business. 11 people let them move. You know then see how they want to try for do people and desperate to it's all people that na Bali where they protest this that. Then try them. You know go bonfire picking. You know go bonfire picking no.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Yeah.
Right.
Where the big, let it get him for the big, then the person go say, okay, well, let's see what you handle. So let not mix up this thing. The big law just big. For big safe. Daddy got salon. Yes, caller. You can identify yourself for we, please.
Okay. This caller na Shoaib Alpha Kamara, but they normally call me Anderson Junior na Germany.
Okay, Anderson, what's in you want for add? Paul, wait you don't talk now today.
Well, concerning about this deportation, where they go on to
through with situation in Germany because myself they among the I not go pull myself there. Hello?
Yes, I'm now for turn down the volume or the one within the phone if they correct past and the way they listen, so delay they so now way they listen and for common aram or you turn and down. So let you listen
Okay, I
at the
don't turn
phone
it
no
down.
more. Okay, correct. Continue now.
Okay, I don't turn it
Okay.
down. So waiting no more I get for both rest to waiting with brothers and sisters they all learn talk concerning this deportation. Would they still a big papa government? Please let them see we through. Today make we 3 days today per the code day and net. 3 complete days day and net now organization people and the good food and drinks and water because of the situation because young country they are a human rights country them. Then they feel the pain, then they feel the sorrow. German, then they among we, then still they help with these things. Police then still as I talk to you, so police then they among we right now, they secure we they and net, then they move. Then they tell we nothing, then they disturb we. So but still we still about us to Papa government, let them help we, let them demolish this issue, let this issue go as normal back long day in normal condition like how we been in this country because I believe say this thing where they camp so they say they can't confirm Sierra Leoneans then any Sierra Leonean where they jail where they say this now Sierra Leonean where they jail where commit crime they get for facing penalty. You just get for facing penalty because for example, you know go can people country, you can't go, they can't cause problem, you can't claim a nationality say you are Sierra Leonean. If you not a Sierra Leonean or you are Sierra Leonean who cause that problem, if the court find you guilty, you get for face the consequence. But for some of we who they out of this penalty, who know they cause problem in their country also, Papa government say it can't confirm we nationalities. I believe say Papa government let them look back. They say, well, let people learn now. People them, although they don't can do this confirmation, but then they no get problem. We are with the big, now big with the big. For them people are let them give them stay, let them stay in this country. They able achieve them goal for help them people them back home, pay school fee for them picking them, help them sister, brothers them, uncle them. So if I dey talk, I not go talk go far. I believe say the message if it don't they go through worldwide because the video then they go through the video then they go every day and net how the demonstration they go how people and they where they call people and they cry you see small picking and then a streets comrade and then a streets all net na sleep na streets and they pray sleep 3 days today. So please my brother una self way they na the social media una help we. Una help big papa governments let them withdraw from these statements because we very sorry for no go back home at this situation where you don't spend 5 years in a country without you not achieve your goal you go back with empty handed. What you can fail now, what you can go, what you achieve nothing. But they one the most important that small load they go in. They will say they people they support your family they back home. You just get for them because the reason make it can and for you can better yourself you help your family back home. You see? So do if I show concern I go stop me now Anderson Junior a well known na Germany Anderson Junior. So
okay, Anderson.
Thank you sir very much. Yeah, God.
I believe say we were to listen, we don't able for you from a lot of people them. You were don't call. We don't hear you from beaucoup people them, and I think say now the same thing. We all don't hear you. Make we carry this caller. Yes, caller. Who do they talk to?
Yeah. You talk to Mariama from Germany.
The first woman we don't call from Germany. Yes, Mariama. What thing you want for add to all this talk we don't talk today?
Yeah. Me, I been in Germany now for 6 years. And I get 3 picking in my year. They all taking in Germany are born there.
Okay.
So like waiting, I don't listen. According to one other man, we say he can't school here, some thing like that. Yeah. Aeon is different because in it can as students. Like we now we just can't seek asylum. So like when we seek asylum, some of we not to say we idle or with it. Sierra Leoneans then they want go school. They want for work, but because they not get the opportunity, because like how the other person they say, you they work and the permit now thing where they expire. You work for some time, then it expire. When you go for renew, then they not go give you, then stop you for work. And when they stop you for work, you not get access for do anything. So you just get for sit down. Hello?
Yes, you did live. I dey listen.
Yeah. So you just get for sit down, not to say na idleness. Some man want go school, but because of they don't get that dul, they not get right for do anything. So it is sit down. So and now so we dey everybody in your case
So,
different.
Mayama, hold on.
Yeah.
So this
And me
dul,
where then I so
wait, this
yeah.
dul, if because the second person we say we then give you know they able to do nothing. If they not give you then they also one way then they
Yeah.
give you where you they able to do something with.
Like me again normal housewife. Like me again normal housewife. Now rejection I be get before. And the
Okay.
rejection way I get now over 4 years now, they no call me, no nothing, no response. I just they no more na camp. 6 years, 3 picking and I don't born. And with 3 picking and they not to say I idle or everything. That person we say it can college na ya. Let it list the way they talk, it go understand. You not go understand what they say. Me I can so I go 3 years school, normal school, 3 years. Then I go 1 year where I do 4 be right on house bill loan. He understand what they talk. And inside this 4 be right on house bill loan, I get them a B2Y where it be say the German people there, they need that B2Y if you in case you want German pass, you forget that certificate there. Me where they are, I not get document, but I get her already because I not can I so for say anything. I can't follow I do something.
Okay.
You understand? Then I get me 3 picking there. And then reject me picking them, but then still they go school because my housewife is normal and the housewife normal. Yeah. And after we I done this course here, I get house bill done where I want to do in a 1 year because I want work in a hospital. So I want to do this house bill done because I not get I for stay. I not get the offer inside that I not get permit for stay here. So I not get right for firm place for myself unless I get for consult the government. So I get for do that, I consult the government, I send me certificate there, everything, even the school will accept me, will give me permit, will give me allowance for go attend the school. I send everything to them, then tell me till I wait before the school for open that this September we pass so. I wait for them, September can they not give me no answer. At the end, wait till they say they're not able to get place. So like they are not able to do me house bill. Not to say I don't want to go deal, but I not be able to do it because I not get place now the south for go do one. So I just get for sit down. And some of the Sierra Leone and the way they now, so majority of them they be they work. Then stop them from work. Some they do house bill, then stop them for do the house bill. So now the problem is right now. And now I know some of my friends the way they say they not give them this letter way then give so. But they can't for them at the host, therefore can't take them. Even today, where they talk to them, take one man from Germany, so we don't know why they don't go with her. And everybody,
if you don't go
aware of
verify, that man they be don't go verify.
Oh, that the man,
Yeah, they all then can't
the
take.
man they be don't reject them. Yeah, they be don't reject them.
Okay.
I don't know no more waiting happen. They be don't reject one. Today this morning they can't take and then go with her. We don't know. And I've even get one my friend where they come for, but they not be meeting because him be don't pull out. They not even get this letter here. So the other one then now we get this letter here. According to what me understand, because me I go the process. Even today I be ready. But what make me know this 3 days because I get small picking that I just get for car with them at least waiting and call. Yes, we all go see waiting they go on. The people there then they did that then 4 where they identify and immediately anybody go the way you identify where they identify you, then take the file and give the people them. By right, yes, yeah, what we do so majority of the one the way they say then criminal this that not so Sierra Leoneans there. Sierra Leoneans then I also be very, very peaceful. we not get any problem na so. Just because I don't know how they want to do this thing. Dear, we not beg with the beg for we picking the way we don't born na so. Because they not go care go the mama, they left the picking. Then they call picking there. I go there today. Even me, I feel pain. The pain where I feel is that Combra Day, where he get picking, then they get the letter for go identify incest, identify picking. But picking the way he say is sick. He really sick. Now machine then put for the picking, then go with the picking for identification. And this thing all right. If you then can't go that picking the way sick go na song, who that go take care of that picking? You don't see the problem. The picking they need help now. So if we can't take we own picking there, we go with them. No problem. And then there are some of the picking and they go school. They don't integrate themselves. Look like me. Not to say I do. I don't do it for do. I'll get me certificate the way they say if I go any side, I able present her. And if I tomorrow I able work, I able get waiting, I able do something in my country, I need to take that money they go to another side. It's not possible. Now my country will for more. I just therefore go back. But if then they do anything they have to we, okay. They are win a beg with a beg. Let them reverse back this thing because me I know say nothing where they reverse. Let them try and reverse back. It's really not easy for we now. Dear sir, na beg with a beg. Lona help we for beg, dear sir.
All right. Thank you very much, Mariama. Yeah, we don't get you.
Yeah, yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. At least, start till we done, not get a woman for talk. Yes, caller, can identify yourself for we, please?
Yeah, I mean about the call from Austria.
Yes, but which you want for add parties talk?
Well, the same matter no more because the embassy where they Germany and govern Austria back. They send this letter for some of we now back.
Oh, the letter back reached to Austria?
Yes, he get na Austria back. Delegates they can Austria.
Okay.
So not to Germany one way no. So they send them back na Austria.
Okay.
So we don't really know. Like me, they send the letter for me, but I never get it because of me. I guess just have been there. They get right outside there. I know get the guest there. So as I get for tell me lawyer go take her. So they tell me lawyer to go take her. The date don't pass. So we don't know now waiting at the next move from the Salon government. But this is not the decision where they able to reverse back. So when I beg with the beg, then no they reverse the decision back.
Okay.
Because all those things to call out the decision are fact. Because for me they identify say you know Sierra Leonean. The language alone. We create not other countries not a bit of Creole.
All right.
So you don't need for cow delegates there. Then get people that win a linguistics there. Whether it's a bit of Creole, if you were born as Sierra Leone. So no need to delegates in the country for card for Sierra Leone. Like what they say, criminal they all in a prison. If you don't want a criminal they will identify, let them go to prison.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We don't try. We don't hear from we own people them. We then in Germany. They say he who feels it knows it. So even though they don't explain, maybe still some Pawigo they still doubt it, then why? Why not? Then they claim say Salon government able for reverse this. Maybe don't say no regular caller, but Mr. Silla say in get something for say yes, Mr. Silla.
Well, first of all, thank you very much. Everything within the people at the talk. now 100% right, because first of all, I've been stationed there for 10 years and I've been living with a lot of Sierra Leoneans them, and then they go through that thing there, and most of them then they come at the sign they in with PX, we said they go get food for let them able survive, because like I didn't say no more 300 and they give them every month. But some day now we get picking. The German government back they give money for the picking. I think about one picking about 180 euro, something like that, or even 200 euro. So if you get 3 picking, maybe you can get like then 600 or 700, something like that. So one guy been there who was been in a Robot Street. He go this asylum, and then the first question we ask the people we meet, they say they don't take but 6 years, or they say don't take 7 years, then say they say up to now they not get paper it. So in decide back for return, he say in the return back. So what did the guy then do? Then pack a box for him. He can meet me, then me and go do some half thing them. He get for return because he not be know the system in Germany. He not be know the system feel. So you get for return. But I think we don't go now, you don't come back in a free, don't say better they go back, so you get for can live with your family them. But this paper business is very, very terrible. People when they take train. If you did a Zul, you get you want go now other state. You forget a paper where they allow you for travel from one area to another area. Where if you did not train 9 out of 10, you black man, now you didn't check that the train for that paper day. Now you know they check 9 out of 10, then they check you. Then the asylum wouldn't they say so not to inside the city. It can be outskirts. Like now they don't use that with the military base that we've been getting, we don't move more than, and then they use now as asylum. Now the people in the day for go take the asylum paperwork. And then for say not to say that German normally happen. What been go back that breda na Holland. In fact, yeah, right now the people all what be sabi they would have been Sierra Leone there. They all move go England. I think 1 or 2 left the family and left there and breda there, because they say they go through the same thing. The whole of Europe, this same thing they go on. But some of the color they say some government they know they are accepting people. Then they left let them day. Then they left let them day. But this way they happen. So I was in Belgium again. Belgium. The policeman then they call how do they call themselves? Where they go? They get one club over they go to Belgium. Where they call black. How they call it? Black. So I forget the name. Black Rose. Where the guy then come? That they motor car the truck. Then waste. Then they back up to the club in the moats. They arrest people and directly from right there, they deport them. Directly, if you don't have a paperwork right there, then they deport you. And they deport you, go back to their country. So this not for saying that Germany no more do. It is all over Europe, especially when it comes to Germany, Holland, Belgium. It work out on their side and they make most of them right now. Then they move go to England. But how they for move go to England and some they not get passport? Like other guys they talk about, you don't get passport because and take the risk for take somebody from one country for can go to another country. Then they owe you. My father-in-law then ban them from England, Germany, because if they take people from Germany, they carry them go to London. Because London, at least yonder, is way better than Germany when it comes to this asylum business. Yes, it's way better. They make a lot of people and they move from Germany go to England. But look at it, they talk no more. This Azul, you understand? Sometimes it help. But believe me, you can't be there for like 4, 5, 6, 7 years and get more 300. You need something else. You need something else for take your life for put your life forward. You can't just depend on 300 from the government. And at the same time, you restriction and they kind of restrict your movement unless you have a paperwork before you move from one place to another. Like the other way they move, so the other way, no, they don't get paper. They get paper, but like I say, no, if you go show them that paper, okay, it's like you just sign your own ticket for return back to the country, because then they say, nothing not happen, because most of all they go seek asylum, when they talk say, oh, you know what, especially when the first they go on salon, or killing they take place, thief man and they, people in the way they hunt me down. So the people they give you paper quick way to go relax, but now they don't think by the trick where they go on. And this government they deny now say there's nothing going on in the country. Now, then me believe say that now don't happen, so we make them one try for sending people back. Where they say they ask the government if anything they go on at the country become 99% of the guy they would go. Then they say because of the war, during the war, now most people in command in that country. So then they take that advantage, say well, war they go on, people in there after me, I be don't do this. So the German government, the only right there, the only I mean, they give asylum, they did it. But now, if they ask the government, we not get fed now in the country right now. What they go on now in the country? If the government say anything, what they do now? Now, passport now they don't give the German government now for let them deport the people back, because they say nothing they happen in the country again. What now they do in the country? Okay. So if I get for big contribution, I think say now one of the reasons they make the so tower now for this deportation business, because they find out say nothing they go on in the country.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Where are you from, Alaji? Where are you from? All where are you from? All the colors them. And we had today to we brothers and sisters them. We're out there right now. Yeah, I don't say people saying, oh, government able reverse now then we don't sign, they able go say we'll not sign again. I believe say we just assume say okay, that's possible, they're able for do this and that. Maybe if we say self government is still go, all the people who them pulled before then self tower back say they all not to salon people there. It's still possible. If they say they want dance to the tune of the people, government will do that. Say because we don't sign, okay, that's fine, let go. All the experts that we come, they tell and say, well, then people, I don't know the 1,000, we don't look at all 1,000, they no to Salomon. Because all they need from the government of Sierra Leone, now for just say, yes, this person, not Salon person. We don't hear from all the people that we call. That's all they need from say government, because we think do them people not get identity. If person not get identity, you say the go. You don't know. So you need an identity for sending go say you go able to identify them. So if Salon government go, then count 1,000 people and before there, then say all 1,000 not to Salon people, then the German government not get any other option. But if Salon government go, you identify, because you go identify because waiting you want for make these people get people where they show their origin. So now that side now the government don't left. If not for the stories them, how we people then go, then we don't hear from them. We don't hear from them. But for me, Tripoli, sign, no sign. The one that we did it now. Because remember, waiting, now read again the last paragraph by the government, the second to last paragraph by the government inside. I mean, that's why they say 70% they don't identify, say no to Salon people, them. Let them make a 100%. Because then they didn't the German government they don't aid. They can't force Sierra Leone to say yes now people there. Or say Paupa now na people on a need for take there. But they say at the end of the exercise, that's not the verification exercise, the team go report to the government of Sierra Leone for further negotiation on the status of we own citizens them na Germany. But Salon government, if they bring 1,000 people in before una, do ya? 1,000, una no sabi them, not to Salon people there. They will don't handle last side. We go for can talk now. How we passport scatter. There's different scheme they wouldn't they use now. Different embassies them. More especially in Europe for scatter with passport. But Salon government again gets their own story. Saying that because of drugs, then they misrepresent the country. Now I make them go for go identify. But we brothers and sisters, the way call say, then they identify, then they go to jail. Na prison. But for people them way they under the system, yes, we all understand. We all understand how the country are the hook. They no one for give. They no one for the give money so. Because we all long can talk and air. We all long talk and air say at the end of the month they must give 300 to 400 euro. You think say they want for give forever? No, they want for end that one day. How then go end that? Now for identify who say you come out and ship you go back. Kali Jalo they ask say, but how Salon government go deny way EB say they get their identity. Maybe you just they come. The one they identify, now the one they will not agree for provide identity. Now them then they identify. If you get passport, there is no need for identify you. There is no need for identify you. These people, maybe you call it, you brothers and sisters, they will call, say, now who that not get paper, who that where they ask and say go call passport, you say not get, who birth certificate and not get nothing. So they need country for can identify them. Even though they able for tell, but no, you need document. You need a ascertain person in origin by looking at the person and then say the person talk. So Salon government even able, as long as the person not to hand over passport. If government able helping people them, do ya? Would I hear them? Unless one or two way out of frustration, the vex, the threaten, let we help them. Let we help them if we can. Because to me, so I not say the all inside jail where you don't know what think and go there what not. But they want the way and say now host and then send the letters them for cow them for come identify them. Okay. We'll go there back to my don't do your own. Go left for everything for now. We still put to yes na ground. And see how this thing turn out. So just they ask we brothers then. We know say frustration day, but to make we mind way to the talk. So that at the end, we to say back no go can hunt to me. And the government, they don't hear the cry of we young people in Ghana. And it's the truth. No matter what they give them, they then they pinch back send go. Then if you say there is a better idea diplomatically for make it work, fine. But we'll put you now go on the listen. We'll go there back tomorrow. Today we'll just say we'll just left and so. We'll just want for you for more people. Till we meet again tomorrow. People say, tata.